Hey guys, it's Roscoe, and on the Space Couch today we're going to be having a look at this. Darth Vader Volume 3, The Shu-Torun War. So, let's get right into it. It is a time of unrest. After the fall of the Republic, the Galactic Empire took over with an iron fist. Yet the Empire does not stand unchallenged as the rebels continue to fight back. The destruction of the Death Star has ignited faith that the rebellion will prevail, but the Emperor is determined to eliminate any threats, all threats, and any threats. As more and more planets fall under Imperial control, Lord Vader travels to Shu-Torun with a message to reinforce their cooperation. The King of Shu-Torun. Blessed is a king with a surfeit of children. The first panel there, his son. When I am gone, you will rule the throne. You will rule this world of awe and fire. You will lead our bloodline onto further glory. There he is there. His daughter, the next oldest, she will be the celebrant warlord, head of the war faith. She will harvest the blood of those who stand against us. Trios, my third child, your blood will serve in other ways. Indeed. So, here is Lord Vader arriving at Shu-Torun. What an image that is. There's his famous ship, of course. A world of volcanoes, clearly. You see some sort of hexagonal structures here, I guess, siphoning off the lava. And all of the various towers where they refine the ores. And there are structures under the surface as well. So, he has arrived at Shu-Torun with a gift for the planet's ruler. A reminder that the Empire is both a powerful friend and a dangerous enemy. In the meantime, are they gone? These two have got their own mission. There's a funny sequence between them. It's extremely important. We must not fail. No, B2, you can't just shoot everyone. We need to be subtle. Yes, I have brought all my poisons. Brilliant. So, please be upstanding for Lord Vader and begin the stately Shu-Torun counter-bore waltz. Bottom panel. All this dancing is unnecessary. This is a fantastic callback to the infamous holiday special, which I have never seen personally, I don't remember anyway, that had Darth Vader dancing. You want to see Vader dance? So he's saying, what's the point of all this? It's completely ridiculous. Essentially, she's saying, it's just an intensely courtly culture on this planet, and we have to let the Barons think they have some sort of influence, even just for the look of the thing. And she says, what's the need for so much ore so quickly? The Empire is building. It is always building. In the meantime, the murder bots have come across this droid because they can't get into the palace for their mission. And so 000 asks, can you help us out? Let us in. I'm sorry, if you haven't got the clearance codes, I can't help you. Exchange words down there. I don't torture droids, though actually. Friend, could you please step into this small dark room for a moment? Why, certainly. Yes. I said I don't torture droids. I turned off its pain receptors before stripping its data core. I'm not a savage. They're brilliant. So, Lord Vader, my daughter wishes to dance. If you're here, you have to dance. This insult will not be borne. Very well. And he starts dancing. All over the ballroom. Do any others wish to be my partner? It's brilliant, isn't it? And then in come the attackers. Death to the Empire. Great visuals in this, the shading of the red and the blue. I will see the king immediately. So basically, the king, who plotted that of course, is not happy that the plan did not work to kill Vader. In the meantime, a couple of droids are suggesting, you know what? A drink would be a great thing in a time of when you're watching tragic accidents. Yes. So, through the tunnels, and Vader's saying, your father must be proud of you. And she says, you'd be surprised. Yes. Trap. And she led him there, of course. There's no way out. Well, for a mortal, anyway. Well, mortal, I mean a normal human. But he just slices, as you can see, some of the side there, and up they go. Knocks her out and takes her with. And here we go. King is not happy at all And Zero says, I'm told on a bad day, a relaxing drink can be a real tonic. This is not the time for drinks. So, OBT, why do the fleshy ones have to make things so difficult? I was trying to be subtle. Oh, very well. They did spill my drinks. So anyway, a little while later, she wakes up outside of the throne room. And says, you did your duty. We all do our duty, Lord Vader. And she tries to take him out and loses a hand, basically. However, no need for Vader to kill the king. Terrible accidents with their hearts. Well, at least, I mean, they were aimed at the hearts. Zero says, you should have hit them in the abdomen to make them suffer a bit more. Now, Your Majesty, because she is the only surviving member of the royal family, this is yours. And it's all that remains of Alderaan. So that too can happen to your world. He uses the Force to put the crown on her head. Yes. Queen Trios, this world is yours to rule, but do not forget whom you serve. There's the rock down there. There she is, the new queen of Shu-Torun. That's the prologue. So, now, on to the main part. Rebuilding for the Empire. Vader is being in the rivalry with Silo's guys, of course. He took out Carbon in Vader Down. Now, it mentions he was sent to Shu-Torun. They assassinated the royal family and installed Queen Trios, you know, promised worse if the planet did not fall into line. And then that is when the events of Vader Down happen. So here we go, it picks up from there. Coruscant, the throne. Ah, Lord Vader, you have a present for me. Tribute? How considerate. You have been seeking Commander Carbon. I found him. Palpatine's face. Dead fish eyes. Are these lightsaber wounds? You wish me to prove myself, Master. Give me a task worthy of my time. So anyway, basically he's saying, go to Shu-Torun, the Ore Barons are revolting. Stamp it out, sort it out. Yes. At General Tag's insistence, Dr. Silo will join you in the task. And he asks why. I will explain all when you return from this task. Show your merit, Lord Vader. I rely on you more than you know. More than you understand. So here we are in the caverns. There's a lovely one of a walker getting taken out. There's Queen Trios, there's Vader, there's some stormtroopers leading an assault. And Vader says, you shouldn't be here, it's too much bother to replace you. And she's saying, look, the members of the royal family all served different roles. I'm the only one left. I have to serve all the roles. Yes. She's saying, we must retreat. He said, there'll be no retreat. Look, there's a delving citadel. Isn't that a marvellous image? Here's all the stormtroopers, the battle in the background. Here's some fighting going on. Vader and everyone shooting. The Void Gazer, one of Silo's lot. Her drones are now in position to explode at the top of the cavern. Oh, this is a great image, this isn't it? Releasing all the lava on top of it, completely melting it. That was centuries old, that diving citadel. It's irreplaceable. That it will never be productive again. And that's the point. It will never rebel again. So anyway, back at the palace, there's Silo, there's the twins having just a decamp. And let's see. All you must do is obey, Queen Trios, he tells her in front of everyone. And everyone notices, look, they're mocking her in the background, you know, and she can't have that. So she goes after Vader, you know, and she says, I believe we were not finished, Lord Vader. I am queen here. You are. Remember who made you so. Yes. I have the Empire's yoke around my neck. For my people's sake, I wear it. But they must think me a queen. If you treat me so in front of my subordinates, how long do you think they'll obey me for when you leave? Here. I will treat you with the illusion of respect, as long as you do not dream to question me in public. It's a deal. No, it is simply what will be. And look at the background here. It says meditation chamber. Isn't that a wonderful callback as well? You know, the one, it went like that when it opened, didn't it? Yes, great to see that again. So anyway, he's got the droids to send a message to bounty hunters saying, the size of the fee got our attention. Who's the target? Dr. Aphra. She's been taken by the rebels. She needs to be found and returned. There's IG-90 saying, dead or alive? It is of no matter to me. Isn't that a great image there? Him looking down at Aphra's hologram. So, another one. Vader telling the barons, quit or you die. You might die anyway. Yes. You look upon your inevitable fate. End this before I end you. So anyway, they're off to the ancient seat of Shu-Torun royalty, you know, just to have a think about what to do, you know. And when all of a sudden a magma submersible turns up and attacks the palace. So, we must escape. There will be no escape. So Vader tells the twins, with me, and boards the submersible. They fight their way through, cutting open all the bulkheads, then open up a few holes in the side. I know little of your people's religion, Queen Trios, but I assume this is sufficient punishment for blasphemy, which is just great. Now, the Chancellor here, Chancellor Julie, who's been Chancellor for 40 years, he's saying, what are you doing? You're putting yourself in danger. This is ridiculous. Vader says, your words put you in greater danger than the Queen was ever in. So the Queen saying, no, it's okay. He didn't mean it. He was just overexcited. Yes, indeed. You're merely speaking in high spirits. I was in no danger. I was with our powerful friends. Yes. She's decided that the Baron Rubix, who's the one who wanted to dance, who owned that vehicle that attacked the palace, his delving citadel should be the next one to be received. Now, this is interesting here. You know, so he's going to take some of his silo with me. Well, Silo, make sure your abominations are ready. Not even a doctor. If he knew what I did for him, indeed. If he knew what he owed me, I'd hope for some respect. I don't understand those tags. Oh, just some old business. So I'm guessing he was involved in the creation of the suit. Yes. So anyway, Tag said, look, this war's just dragging out. Get it over and done with. Make sure the Empire gets the credit, not Lord Vader. There he is watching the twins. And there is the droids, and they're saying, Lord Vader, excellent news. B-Box the bounty hunter has found Mistress Aphra and returned her. I've arranged a private audience. I will see them both now. Oh, I didn't know you could commune with the dead. I said, what? So anyway, just some of the twins. She's saying, how can she defeat her brother? Will you help me? He says, I have nothing to teach you. Yes, so here we are. There is the droid. Used a disintegrator on Aphra. Oh dear. Vader says, this is not the girl. I wouldn't lie to you. You would, and you did. And he kills him. Yes, indeed. So Aphra's not dead. Here's just the barons just plotting with each other. With Silo trying to bring down Vader, of course. Now, like this. Here's the murder bots getting rid of the evidence. It said, you're right, BT, this is a lovely war. Such a delightful planet with such charming people. I especially love the sizzling sound and the smell when they burn up in the lava. Yes, and give me time, I'm sure something else will come to mind. When is the next attack? As soon as we get on board. So, the Imperial, Shu-Torun Royalist delving fleet, they're on the attack. There's a great one of Vader in command there. When, all of a sudden, it goes off course, you know? Yes. There they are, just dropping into a trap. Activate siege defences now. Then he tells droid to do a task. Hello friends, are you awake? Follow me. And all of the Geonosian battle droids wake up. Time for an adventure. Yes. And there they are, shooting. Oh, the humanity, the dying humanity. The best kind. This really is such a lovely war. Yes, and there are droids. There's Vader. There's Silo causing problems. And here, the Chancellor saying, Your Majesty, you became queen at a very young age, you know. I have the traditional advisory veto in such circumstances. We will not advance without imperial support. Yes. Now, here they are. They can't communicate because it's been cut off. Zeros has a suggestion. This is very interesting. I'm going to read this out. And Vader says, this will be a poor time for jest. Rest assured, I'm quite serious. Consider the humble droid, Lord Vader, and its many admiral attributes. We're less fragile than organics, we are quicker, we are mass-produced with ease. So why do droids not rule? The problem is the Force. It's indifferent to us. And then the girl twin says, true, droids are dead to the Force. It flows through all life. It guides us. And her brother says, the living are alive, droids are not. So what? Zero says, life, abstract nonsense. It's not that we do not have life. It's that we do not have blood. And he has got a design, you see his finger there, he's got a syringe, where he can replenish, he's got made an engine of his own design, can replenish from blood. And here he says, a droid more man than machine to Lord Vader. He says, you will regret pressing this, droid. And then he says, oh, it's just as well we didn't do that, isn't it, BT? Like, yes, he's armed all of the droids. Anyway. She said, we must have faith in our powerful friends. And he's saying, no. He said, you were my father's chance of my whole life. Please, I'm giving you one last chance to reconsider. He said, you're not going to shoot me. She says, you're right. I'm not going to shoot you. I'm queen now. I have people to shoot for me. Kill the traitor. And they do. To war. Another great female character in canon is Queen Trio. She's brilliant. So anyway, twins decide to try and ambush Lord Vader. There they are. There he is. You failed. Droids, we are the thin metallic line. Slay the meaty ones. Hail 000. Yes. I definitely haven't implanted you all with cyber syringes to drain the blood from your foes and grow strong from their scarlet fluids. If I'd done that, they'd be doomed, but I definitely haven't done that. So anyway, more fighting. The twins saying, we'll never beat him. Brother says, I will. Pushes his sister off into the lava. See, just the two of us. And it's not because Vader uses the Force to chuck him out into the lava as well. And there's the twins gone. And he's dying in the lava. I don't know if it's him or his sister. The pain will soon pass. Tell me everything now. And they give him the memory chip that has all of the information that will prove everything that Silo and the twins were collaborating with the Ore Barons. Mercy, a lightsaber. And the troops have surrendered because save us from your blood-sucking droids. Yes. Now, forward, the Queen said, there's a great shot there, marching on the citadel. A dire situational backup when, through the cavern, drops out a walker. We're saved, basically. Now we can win. Yeah, so here the Barons realising they're in trouble, Silo's disappeared, can't be contacted. And Vader is literally at the gates of the Barons' citadel. Yes. And it immediately surrenders. I recognise her dominion. Now, this is good here. No matter what punishment you deliver, and she says, enough! Thousands are dead because of your pride. You've surrendered. Enough flowery speeches. Execute him. And they do. Yes, indeed. And she puts the daughter in charge, skipping over the eldest son. They said, well, he's going to be pleased because I've got a habit of killing people who displease me. Indeed. Yes. Vader asks, that's not the line of succession. The eldest brother says, will be overjoyed by my wisdom. Objecting to my decisions carries a certain treasonous air. And Vader asks why. And she says, I found inexperienced youths not expecting power the most easy to manipulate. Lord Vader, you are correct. Because that's what he did to her, of course. Now, anyway. Vader's just leaving, and he's leaving behind a liaison here, Stormtrooper Captain. And she says, the Queen of Shu-Torun, did you choose well? There was no other choice. Yes. One can't help but note that could be taken multiple ways, says Zeros. He says, yes, I know. He said, leave me, droid. I cannot destroy him, but I can destroy you, because you know what he's like when he starts going on. Yes. With the greatest of respect, Queen Trios, you'll go far. So anyway, she's asking the captain, do you dance? On Shu-Torun, you must learn to dance, which is very nice. Yes. So, on the Star Destroyer, he's telling the Emperor, complete success, Silo was a traitor, we're back in charge of Shu-Torun. Good, it is as I'd hoped. Come to Coruscant, Lord Vader, it is time I told you everything. Yes. Prepare for my departure. Certainly, Lord Vader, however, I have wonderful news. Mistress Aphra has been found. Not by a bounty hunter. Found your girl. Think it's time we had a talk. Yes, absolutely fantastic volume. Can't wait for number 4. Brilliant as always. So many wonderful images. Fascinating world, Shu-Torun. Very interesting new addition to the canon. I hope you enjoyed this in-depth look at it, because I do recommend all of these volumes to you. They're just wonderful. It just brings so much more to the world of Star Wars. I can't wait to watch the original trilogy again with all of this knowledge in mind. Please subscribe to my channel if you enjoyed this content. Leave me a comment or suggestion for upcoming topic you'd like to see discussed, or like the video.